Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor out here at Charlietown. Nobody here today. Anyway, we got a little west wind going on, northwest, I imagine. Out here in the old tundra. Yeah, pulled it really nice. Tandem axle trailer, channel, way to go, gateway. Got your 2x6 bunks. You got this good latch system, by the way. It's Dexter latch. 2-inch ball spare tire. It's got these buddy bearings. I think they're a 5-year, 10-year that you don't have to grease them. And you got discs on all four. And then you got the bunks there without the 2x4s or 2x6s plywood. You got actual galvanized with the slick DMH guides on it. So you got 4 of those. It tilts down. So that's very nice. Gas vent right there. I put in 40 gallons of non-ethanol. Shallow deck. They go about right to here. Large ports. You got this little kick rail here so the water comes up, hits, and keeps it driven down. And this has got an 18 by 28 by 34 degrees. So the old Pacific navigators were about the same. They were like a 18 by, I think, 28, 29, but what they did is added to the side heights. They're like a 39-inch side, so they brought them up, which makes a big difference because this is a 22 nav hardtop with a gull wing door, or not actually a gull wing, but semi-gull wing. You got up above, you got your GPS antenna, the mount, you got the radar arch with the Garmin dual range. I got to set all that stuff up, the anchor guard protection with the diamond plate up front. So basically, by the old Pacific Navigator, they were like 36-inch sides. So now the inside freeboard on these things are like 29. So they're very deep, helps get this bow up higher. Because the old 235 nav, Pacific nav, they would go through some good water, but they were lower in the front, you know, up here. So it made it look like it was going to stick into the water, but this one won't. Now this boat here, just by looking at it, should get a 2 thumbs up by me. Hopefully everything is good as I think, but just by looking at it, looking at the dimensions, nice duckworth on the side, 2-tone paint, sliding windows. You don't have to unsnap your canvas because of that door. Backdrop, overhang canvas. It needs to tighten up the deck lights out and back. Got the T99 high thrust remote up front. Here's your primer bulb with a quick disconnect. So all you do is, now might have to pump it a second or two. Make sure the fuel line's hooked up. Lines are hooked up. There we go. I'm starting to get some fuel now. Good to go. 11x7, 25 Yamaha gear case. You can look right through here. The gear case got an opening. That's for reverse back pressure to release it, so you got like 70% more reverse power. I could take a 20 horse 2-stroke, and this 9.9 4-stroke will outperform it. Now you got your side flanges on your offshore bracket. Oh, this is like 25 feet if you want to count the offshore bracket. It still doesn't get you out on that 26 feet, but still you're covered, I guess, from the 21 to 26. Let me see what else. Oh, a little window there for blind spot window. 60, what was it? I believe it was a 65-gallon fuel tank in here. 102 beam, 125 on the sides, 190 on the bottom. 84-inch bottom, by the way. Got welded on zinc transducer brackets. You got the flange, like I say, on the bottom part of that offshore bracket. Very important. Reverse try-in here helps keep it stable. Rear entry door, 2025. You got a 250, I believe. Yep, F250 Yamaha V6, 15x15 saltwater 2. Yep, saltwater 2. Right hand. Now people see rust on there. That ain't because of the stainless. It ain't stainless. Just like metal fragments or anything that just sits on that and it's wet, it will take it off of whatever landed on there, so that will come right off. Freshwater flush right here. You got one on the main too. When you hook up water to that, you do not start the motor. Okay, you just tilt it up, and you will have a wedge, what they call a ram saver, that goes on your left piston, not on your right, because there's a ground wire that comes down in the zert, and if you put it over there, you're going to snap the zert in the line. C-Star hydraulic steering, tie bar. Nicely done back here. You don't have a lot of wires hanging all over the place. Nice deep boat, deep, wide. This is massive. This is between a North River Seahawk and an Edge. I mean, look, that side height made all the difference. So basically the Pacific Nav, as far as the 18 by 29 degree hole, is the same. Then you pull this off, and even if you forgot that, this ain't gonna go anywhere, but I would make sure you unpin this or pin it when you put it down. So you just go up like here and drop it like this, and then that drops it down. But if you just had that up, you just got to be careful because you fold it all the way down. And see, this has enough steps where it's easy to get into. That inspection cap there, that's to get to your lower bolt holes. Your batteries are up underneath here, one of them anyway. Inspection cap to get to the fuel tank. Cup holders, holes here for drainage. Fish box, aerated, I believe. I think that's a switch over there. Or it's just, let me see. I can tell you when I get underneath. And that's your, to let the water in, you open it up. But just make sure if you take that plastic all the way out, be careful. It's real fine threads. You know, there's your fill. So it's just a fill fish box. Horse down hose. This is a shut off right here. If you took the hose off, that would go on there. So if you forgot that, that would stop the water. But if that was open, this is hanging there. Even if the pump off, it will force water in. So you got to either make sure that's closed or the hose is hooked up or this cap's on. Switch. Right back into here. You even put for the wash down right there, you see that little black knob down there? That's so you can put antifreeze in it. And that's your seacock valve right there. And that's your pump is right up into here. He must have made that. There's no hose hooked up. For say if a guy wanted an aeration, he could hook up off of that, I imagine. Because there's your fill. Because here's your pump right here. Pretty clever. So they give you that option down the road. And you got auto build pumps. Primer bulb. There's your Yamaha filters. Change those once a year. I'm going to pump up the primer bulb. Go into here, drains here to go into here that goes into bilge. There's your batteries. There's that ram, that wedge saver. I'm going to take this, throw it inside. Got the nice flooring here. You don't have to worry about carpet. Cup holders. Day work. Your USB ports. Glove box. Storage. If you ever want to bow mount, you can store your 3 batteries right up here. Go to one big lithium ion battery. There's a seacock valve right up underneath there. So that's easy to get to. That's for that fish box. So when you're have it sitting outside, I leave that seacock valve open because that way your fish box up there will drain. Suspension seats. Those have got to be 40 easy on the bench because you put 6 people in here easy. There's a spot down there for a porta pod. Now I don't know if these got the, I imagine it does, is the bed, I don't see the other cushion. At least these two will work if it's got the bed conversion that takes off the backs and you put them down on the bars. I didn't see the bars in here, but who knows. Got trays here, carpeted up here, grab handles here. Now these are seam sealed here with the Velcro on the outside so they don't leak like most of them do. I ain't saying they won't leak, but it's a lot less likely. And got these windows that come around this way, which is really nice, and they snap on the inside instead of the outside. So instead of going down the water and you see the bottom just flying out the side of your boat, they'll prevent a lot of that. And all their soft tops are towable basically. So then you get up into here, like I say, beautiful boat. Garmin, man, you made my day. I gotta set this up, but Garmin's the way to go. It really is. Tilt, Simrad's good, Lowrance is good, but for our riggers, for me setting them up as far as time wise, and for the customer, Garmin's the way to go. They're spot on, they're quick, they're fast, and they're pretty advanced. USB port, Turn on the fuel gauge. Yep, you got a half a tank of gas. Got a Garmin VH 115. So this does not have AIS capability to redirect. You got your port wiper. You got starboard wiper. You got horn. You got courtesy lights. That's those lights up there. Nav lights. Bilge pump works. Aft deck lights. Yeah, they work. Courtesy lights are those lights. In the back under fish box lights back there. You got storage up underneath here. And these seats swivel, they slide. Put that down there. Armrest pop down. So slide, swivel. And I think, yep, you got your back adjustments like that. So I'm ready to put her in the water. We got, like I say, probably now west, true west, but with a little north with the current going out. So I'll get her out and see what happens. And then that just pops, and that opens right up. All right, this is the Boat Doctor out. This is a 2025-22 Nav Duckworth. Beautiful boats. Like I said, this should handle awesome. Getting that side height up and getting that bow up. I feel like you got more of a boat, even though the old ones, the low one, the low bow, did pretty damn nice. So we'll see what this does. Boat Doctor out.